YouTube. I just want to say I finished Final Fantasy 2 a couple of days ago. I think it was more like the day before yesterday or yesterday. I can't remember. But I'm here to give you the Final Fantasy 2 review, which is a great step up from Final Fantasy 1. They introduced Phoenix Downs. They introduced ethers and elixirs. I'm not sure if they had those in the previous version. I doubt they had them. And I really love the storyline. They had a very good amount of characters, and at first I hated the whole thing with weapons and stats and how you have to train a certain way to get the certain stats you want, this, that, and the other. But as time progressed, I understand why it is that way. First off, I just want to say, when I beat the boss, it was a one-turn kill. And when I say one turn, I mean Firion was the only character who was not KO'd. He was the only character who I had been able to equip the blood swords on, and when he swung, he hit for 10 hits twice. So one arm, swipe, and 10 hits. Second arm, swipe, 10 hits. And it took so much health from the Emperor that he just died before. Like, there was no round. He didn't have a second turn. Like, this review, he didn't have a second turn. That's just it. And I was thrilled, but I was also like, dang, that's it. Guess I trained him a little bit too good. So, but yeah, it had an interesting storyline. Honestly, Final Fantasy 2 is what Final Fantasy 6 is, and it tries to be this, I guess, emotional story, because while I was playing, everyone who added on to my team died. Mindu died at the end. Joseph died. Like, I only played with Joseph for like 30 minutes. Like, my other characters, Maria, Firion, and Gus were so strong that I didn't even get to train Joseph for anything. The only one who didn't really die was the woman who was in the ship, who tried to rob us of our shit, and then got the script flipped on her when she found out that Firion, Maria, and Gus don't play no games. So, you know, we had to put her in her place. Tell her, did you get your shit together? So, but other than that, you know, it's real interesting. I like that you didn't have to freaking like the way they had magic set up in Final Fantasy 1. You could only use it like up to 9 times, and after those 9 times you can't use any more magic on that level or whatever. I'm glad they changed that, but at the same time, I didn't like the fact that they made it where you have to level up the magic by using it. That's so boring. But I did appreciate the fact that they made it more useful and more powerful. So it's not like I'm using level 1 fire and it does no damage. Oh no, I'm using level 1 fire and it's totally killing you. But I'm also sticking with just that fire. It gets leveled up, and by the time it gets to like level 7 fire, it's not like I'm shooting firecrackers at you. You dealing with some meteors or whatever. Speaking of meteor, or in this case, flare, Ultima, and Holy, kind of hate that I got them near the end of the game. Didn't really want to level them up like I did everything else, or most of everything else. Didn't get like all 9s and all 9 MP. But that was another problem that I had in leveling up the 3 main characters, because I do not consider Leon a main character. I always ran out of magic because I was always having to use Cure, even though my highest character, Firion, had like 4,905 health, and then like Maria had like 4,300, and Gus picked it up with like 40 something. But other than that, I like the game. It's very good. If it was the only one of its kind, I would definitely have given it like a 7, because it was really that good. I just started playing Final Fantasy 3, and when I give you the review for Final Fantasy 3, I guarantee you it will blow your socks off, because it was that freaking great. I'm Mr. Shinato, and this has been a game review of Final Fantasy II.